about it. By the way, guys, I will not have my cam on this Drum Marino today, which also means that the upcoming gameplay that's gonna be of CTR, I'm not gonna have cam on as well. And the reason why I will not have cam on is because there's something weird going on with my face cam. It's kind of like busting out sometimes here and there, and I don't want that to be a whole fucking issue on the upcoming CTR videos and whatever I'm gonna be talking about in this upcoming stream. Okay, I'm lying. It's because I'm butt ass naked. Okay, leave me alone. I'll allow it. That's absolutely mad that Blizzard go that far, banning people for refunding the game. I don't know, I'm not really crazy when it comes to like lawsuits and all that kind of stuff, but I think that's pretty fucking illegal, isn't it? I think that's pretty damn fucking illegal. Or maybe it's the other way around. Maybe it's like buying a car. You buy a car and then once you bought the car and you drive out, and it turned out that the car... No, actually, I'll take that back. Because even if you bought the car, and the car turned out to be a piece of fucking junk, the moment you start driving it, and it fucking crumbles on its way out of the fucking store... Oh my god, I haven't played this game for ages, so give me a break, guys. I haven't played this game for ages! Oh, shit. But, like, yeah, I think even if you're gonna buy a car, and it crumbles the moment you fucking drive it out of the fucking store... I'm pretty damn sure that you can like walk back into the store and be like, hey man, this shit don't work. And I'm pretty damn sure that you would be able to like refund your money, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. Or is it some like completely different rules when it comes to like car industries, where they're going like, nah, because since you bought the car, this is how, whatever, this is what's going on. Too bad, buddy. I don't know. I really don't know what happened. I'm talking about the Warcraft 3 Reforged. The Warcraft 3 Reforged disaster. If you go back to like the BlizzCon days, man, even I was talking about like, man, I can't wait to fucking play some of the campaigns and like these crazy scenarios again. It's gonna be freaking wild. But like, man, I really don't know how it turned out this bad. I really do not know. I even look, guys. I'm not even kidding about this shit. You guys can go back to look at some of the the cinematics they had at BlizzCon about Warcraft 3 Reforged. You can even tell that the cinematics are completely different. Like Arthas and Uther Lightbringer. That cinematic at Stratholme, where Arthas goes like, oh, it's good to see you, blah blah blah, and he goes like, watch your tone, boy, or whatever he says. Yeah, they completely changed up that shit. It's fucking crazy. It's wild. I don't know how it got that bad. I really do not know. The game is butt ugly, just to say it as it is. There are some of my friends and some other people out in the community that I've seen that said that, there were some of my friends who were like, I don't see the problem, and I'm like, bitch, how do you not see the problem? Are you serious? How do you not see the problem? The problem, like, the problem is so like it's there. How can you miss it? You either have to be blind or naive or just fucking stupid to not see the problem here. The problem is that Blizzard is selling an unfinished game. Like, even a child can see that the game is unfinished. It's not done. I don't know, man. It's absolutely crazy. And the most funniest thing is, guys, this is not the first time we're seeing shit like this happen. I like that I'm starting off my live stream like this. I'm just talking about this shit. You know what? Bear with it. We're talking about it. To be real with y'all. To be 100% real with you guys. I actually think it's kind of disgusting. That they can do shit like that. But you know why? The reason why they can do shit like that, and let's be freaking honest, I think the reason why most gaming companies can do bullshit like that to this day today is because of pre-ordering. It's like showing... It's like, okay, take me for example, when I draw, right? Let's say I showed you guys a sketch of my next drawing, and people already bought that shit. You know, I'm like, oh, here's the sketch. But, you know, to find the finished art, the finished product, you have to be a Patreon on my Patreon, you know? And then people are going like, shut up and take my money. I technically already have the audience, you know, I already have the consumer's money. So for some odd reason, well, it's not, you know, honestly, God, it's not even an odd reason. Most fucking gaming companies do this to this day today, like I said. It's like they have this like mentality where they're thinking, okay, you know, we already fucking had a lot of millions of people buying the game. I can't believe I messed that shit up. We had already millions of people buying the games. Why should we? What the hell was that? Oh my god, 8th place? Oh boy. Let's see if I can make this comeback though. Can I get a top 3 or some shit maybe perhaps? I can deal with a top 3. I can deal with a top 3. I can deal with a 1st place too. I don't mind that at all. But you know, it's like these gaming companies, they already have like the consumers. Like, okay, you already paid full price for the game. So for some odd reason, these companies, they tend to not do a well job because they already have the people's money. So I really think that that's the reason why we have all these companies messing up the games. And don't get me wrong here, you know, let me be real with y'all. Supporting a game that's been fixed, I have no problem with that. I have definitely no problem with that. What I do have a problem with is that there are people that think that a game is bullshit and they don't refund. Uh-oh. Oh my lord. Clutch. They don't refund their money. They let the companies keep the money, and then they sit there and hope that maybe eventually they're gonna fix all these problems. I mean, look at Fallout 76. Fallout 76 is a great fucking example. You know, how many fucking times have Bethesda not said, oh, we're gonna fix this, we're gonna fix this, and they haven't even fixed it. I can't believe I hit that. Man, this Coco is way ahead. You know, I'll chill in the 2nd place. I don't mind it. It's been a minute, and I'm still getting top 3s and 1st place. I'm cool with that. But, you know, yeah. I have a really big problem with that. I really have a big problem with that. So I don't mind it at all. I fucking love the fact that there are people that are refunding Warcraft 3 Reforged, because it sends a message to Blizzard. And I think that's the most important part we should take away from this whole topic. People that are refunding Warcraft 3 Reforged, they are helping other players, other consumers that are Blizzard fans like me and everybody else. They help us send a message to Blizzard, and I think that is the most important. I think that's the most important topic. Because I mean, shit, if nobody gives Blizzard a message, they'll probably do it again. You know, we're seeing this happen so many times. I mean, a lot of people say that, you know, that's just the community being toxic. I know you can't satisfy everyone. I'm fully aware of that. You know, you cannot, you know, it's like a yin and yang. You know, you can fix some problems, and then some other people of like consumers are gonna complain about some other bullshit. But I mean, shit, we talking about a game that's like almost 20 years old. I think it is 20 years old, to be honest. Warcraft 3. It should be 20 years old, through my calculation. So I mean, we talking about we talking about a game that's like almost 20 years old, and the only job Blizzard had, you know, you had one job. That one job was to make the game better than that. That's it. And you know, I get it. It's not easy to make a remake. It's very hard to make a remake, especially a remake of something that is something that's huge, something that has a big title like Warcraft 3, Sparrow, the Sparrow series. When people, you know, when there was when they teased that they were gonna do a remake of that. I mean, Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy, Crash Team Racing. It's not easy to make a remake, because making a remake, it's like you basically making the same game, but you have to make it look better. You have to like give people a reason to not think, why the fuck would I buy this? It's literally the same game, it just looks better, you know? So there gotta be a lot more than that, but making the game look appealing and making it look good is very, very important when it comes to making a remake. And like I said, it's not easy to make a video game, it's not easy to make a fighting game, it's not easy to make a remake, but the most easiest part the most easiest part should be, I mean these characters have been around for years now, like Warchief, Thrall, Sylvanas, Kel'Thuz, Sunstrider, Kel'Thuzad, Arthas. Now Arthas as a Death Knight, he does look very, very good though, in my opinion. But it's like, I mean, if it was such a big issue to make like these character models and everything look good, why couldn't they just take from Heroes of the Storm? I mean, I just don't get how it's messed up, man. It's messed up. Like I said, it's a masterfully crafted piece of shit. And like I said, man, if you went back to like BlizzCon days, bro, I was hyped, man. I was like, when they revealed that trailer, first of all, I looked at it and I thought, oh, it's a new Diablo, because like the whole fucking the grass, you had the whole like the battlefield. But then when I saw the iconic Alliance soldier, right, foot soldier, when I saw him with his shield and sword and I saw the aura, I just knew instantly this is Warcraft 3 and it's gonna be a Warcraft 3 remake. Holy shit. And I didn't even remember if there were leaks or not, but I was pretty damn sure. I haven't heard about any leaks. So just by recognizing a small piece of the Alliance Footman's gear before they even reveal that it's actually a human, I mean, that has to tell you guys something about like how iconic and how popular Warcraft 3 were back in the days. I even think their scores were like 92, 9.2 scores. Warcraft 3 Reforged has a score about like 4.5, maybe less. Like it's butt ugly. All the way up to Mist of Pandaria. I don't think I have missed any single Blizzard game that's been released between that span of a time throughout those years. I don't think I missed any Blizzard release like on day one. Like when you know, World of Warcraft Burning Crusade release date, midnight opening at the store. I was standing outside, I was waiting, and I even remember, because I was like one of the first 10 in the line, I was able to get a free World of Warcraft t-shirt as well. That was fucking OD. I think I still have like all my t-shirts. I have like my World of Warcraft t-shirt all the way up to like Cataclysm. I wasn't the number 10 when it came to Mr. Pandaria, but like any other fucking game that Blizzard ever dropped, from StarCraft to Diablo 3, you name it, you know, I was standing outside the store on release date, midnight opening. Like, that's not like, and I remember the lines being so freaking huge, and the reason why those lines were tremendously huge was because that people were looking forward to buying a freaking good ass game. I remember going to school and my teacher were fucking hunting me down because I did something, or she thought that I did something, but turned out that it wasn't fucking me. But you know, I still took the blame in some odd fucking reason. Fucking racist people, I guess. Yeah, I mean, my teachers at my school was pretty damn fucking racist, so every time there was something going on, they always blame it on me or any other people with another background. But you know, for me, that didn't matter. That really didn't matter to me, because I knew the same day that I was getting fucking messed up by my teachers or whatever they were fucking trying to do with me. I remember going home happy, knowing that the same day I was gonna stand outside of the store next to me and wait for the next expansion of World of Warcraft or some shit like that. You know, that's the kind of, like, we don't see that shit anymore. We really don't. Granted, there are probably some people that are still I can't believe I lost all my speed. Granted, there's still some people that's probably like still like standing outside waiting for like releases, but I honestly gotta think that the majority of people who did that back in the days, they're not doing that anymore. They're just pre-ordering the games. And because we are pre-ordering these games for these companies, like I said, they feel like they don't have to put as much effort into something like they used to, which is sad. It's really sad. How did you hit me? All right, Gary. Oh my god, I got a missile. I got a missile. 3, let's go. Chase that motherfucker. Of course they're gonna hit a wall. Love it. Come on, give me something better, man. Give me something better. Nah, it's too late. Too late. Alright, GG. Too late. If I got that missile way before, that would have been sick. But I didn't. I think, and hopefully, Blizzard's going to learn this lesson. They're not. They're not going to learn that lesson. I'll tell you right now. They are not going to learn their lesson. Because there are still people who are pre-ordering their games, buying store amounts and all that shit. Blizzard has turned into just pure game time and gambling. Blizzard is known for that. So I'll tell you right now, they are not gonna change. If they can pull off a stunt like this, and sure, there's a lot of people that refunded the game, but there's still some people who kept the game. And sure, we're talking about Blizzard losing a lot of money, a couple of $1,000,000. But like, for such a huge company, that's literally nothing. I guarantee you they're not gonna learn from their mistake. Trust me. But let me keep on reading. I've seen some videos on John G and see what it may be with Metacritic. But the fans of Warcraft are fighting back. They are even upvoting some of other really bad games just to continue dipping down Warcraft 3 Reforged, as fucked up as it may be to a certain degree. I wouldn't say that's fucked up. I wouldn't say that. I mean, it's fucked up to some degree. I'll agree to that. I don't think that. I really don't think that I really don't think that people should go around and vote up other games just to make sure that that game gets voted down or gets a even a worse score than this piece of shit game. But can you really blame them? Like, I mean, again, we're talking about a huge fucking company that shouldn't even fuck up when it comes to shit like this, but they did, and I think they did intentionally. I honestly gotta think they did intentionally, because RTS, you gotta go back to what I said, RTS is not a popular genre anymore. So you also gotta think about how much of a budget do they have to make Warcraft 3 Reforged, and I think they ran out of their budget. I think that's the reason why they had to like get rid of some of these like promising cinematics that they showed that didn't even turn out to be there in the full game. I mean, they obviously had it. They were developing it. It was it was under development. You could tell at BlizzCon what their plans were with Warcraft 3 Reforged, but when the game dropped, it was just It was nothing. It was nothing compared to what we saw at BlizzCon. And I think it's because they ran on a budget. RTS games are not popular anymore. It doesn't matter if it is StarCraft 2 or whatever. RTS games are not popular anymore. There are other genres that are so much more popular than RTS, and that's why they probably had a small budget. And I think, well, you gotta go back to what I said. Who are controlling these companies? They just said, you know what, we made it this far anyway, so you know what? And so many people have pre-ordered the game, so you know, we're just gonna throw it. We're just gonna drop it. We're just gonna drop it. Because people have already paid for the game full price. So, you know, and we are on a budget here, so here's what you get. You know? I think that's the problem. That's the problem. I mean, the fact that they don't care in the first place, that's a whole other thing as well. You can tell they don't care. They really don't care. I need something to protect myself with. Oh, got him, boys. Got him, boys. That was beautiful. That was a sick fucking play. And I didn't even look back. I didn't even look back. What am I doing? I should have looked back. Oh, almost hit the wall. Gotta be careful here, man. All right, send that back. All right, I'm gonna put this one at the shortcut because he's probably gonna take the shortcut as well. You know what? I should have placed it right here, right here. I should have placed it instead. That was really bad of me. All right, I'm good. I mean, guys, there's no way to sugarcoat this. We can sit. I mean, like I said, there's a lot of telephone calls going on around, like with Blizzard, this and the other, and there's some people. I even saw some YouTube up, like from IGN. They said something like, "Oh, Blizzard had heard the people's message," blah blah blah. Okay, yeah, sure. They heard the people's message, and they probably apologized for releasing such a piece of garbage. But it's like, I'm pretty sure we've seen this shit before. It's like, I'm just sitting here and thinking, oh, okay, Blizzard is up to their little scheming stuff again, you know? It's not the first time we're seeing this shit happen. It happened with Diablo 3. It happened with Hong Kong. It happened with multiple amount of fucking times when it came to World of Warcraft. This doesn't surprise me anymore. It's like, this is Blizzard to this day today. I know there's still some people who are sitting there having high hopes that Blizzard will return to its glorifying days of being the great company as everybody knew it and everybody grew up with, but those times are gone, man. Those times are gone, and it's just a memory now to this day today. It's a fairy tale. It's a fairy tale that'll never come true.